My name is Lisus. I'm here to clean up this here town. It's not actually that dirty, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's a bit filthy. People are fairly happy, but I need to clean up a little bit. And now, of course, I can, because finally we've hit the 16,000 mark. And most importantly, that means... Where's the poop section? No, that's the rubbish section. Here it is. Water treatment plant. We can finally clean up this filth we've been spewing into the poor River Naze. Finally. I didn't check about how much this was. 15,000. Ha! I got nearly 600,000 in the bank. I actually made money last time, despite all my road building silliness over in Brighton Beach. I'm going to put one over here like this, and I think that means let's wait for it to come online. Make it a bit faster. Come on in, you beauty. There we go. Look at that sewage treatment through the roof. So let us turn it off. I'm not actually going to remove it. I'm just going to turn it off. And if we need to, we can turn it back on again later. There's no point destroying it yet. But let's see what. Let's come down a bit. How does that look in the water? How's the water looking? It's a bit better. Let's build another one. There we go. I should really read what this actually says about this. About the water treatment, because there's anything important there. About this. Hold on. What does it say? Don't want to pump raw sewage into bodies of water? You can build a water treatment plant to reduce the environmental impact of the city. Purifies 85% of the pollution in sewage. So you never quite get rid of all of it. Oh wow, though, we can turn one of these off as well. You never quite get rid of all the mess, but you can certainly improve it a great deal. Still good? Can we turn off another one? What do you reckon? That might be going too far. It's on the edge. It's not too bad. I think we can leave that for a bit longer. And look! It's not quite clean, it's still going away. But look at that, that's almost like when we first started. I'm much happier with that. And the people of Brighton Beach will be happy too. Because, well, these guys aren't happy because they've got no power. Well, you've got no power. Little Japanese garden I put down here. There you go. Happy now? What you're powering the Japanese garden, I'm not quite sure, but you're powering something. It's looking quite nice over here, isn't it? I did a little bit of pathing as well. I always forget to do pathing. But I put these little paths in, little scenic paths in, so people can walk between the lines. In seaside towns, there's often lots of little lanes that go between the seafront and the rear streets, and it's nice to be able to cut. You have to, walk all the way from here all the way around the edge. You want to be able to cut through if you can, if you're living around here. There we go. So I'm going to show you something I discovered recently as well. But first of all, I need to show you my pride and joy. Are you ready? Look at this. This is the whirligig. And I'm inordinately proud of this horrible looking structure here. So this before was the three-way rail network that was over here to link all these bits and pieces up. And I said last time I'm going to try and centre it over the roundabout to save a bit of space. Now you could say, of course, maybe I'm still taking a bit of room with this line. But why is that one on the... Oh, I thought it was on the ground for a second. It's like a strange dip. I could probably curve this a bit more around here, but I think that has made things a lot better. Took a lot of shenanigans over here to get this to work, and at one point the clearance over here was rather scarily low. It's quite low still over here as well. I bet it's pretty terrifying driving under there if you're driving under that part. I even experimented with a rail roundabout. Yeah, I built like a circular... I tried to build a circular rail system so you could sort of... Trains could come on and then come off where they wanted to. Doesn't really work very well, particularly with very long trains, I wouldn't have thought. It's probably a terrible idea. I should look like many of my ideas. But this has worked pretty well. And the roundabout, it didn't really work with the way the rails like to join up. But this, you can go whichever way you want to fairly easily. And as I say, I'm disgustingly proud of this. In fact, this is... Just notice it should no longer be called Bloody Poopful Overlook. We'll leave it there for now in case it gets poopy again. Or people can remember it as how poopy it was. Look at this. nice and cleaning it. What else have I done? Oh yes, I was going to show you what I discovered. So up here, flicking through some of these like I should do. Where is it? Leisure? No. Is it the leisure? I think it was on the leisure. Leisure buildings, ones that are active, ones that are inactive. Resources? No. Population. Okay, so this is interesting. Well, it is to me anyway. Population of 17,500. That's really jumped up. We're getting a good gain of plus 90 every tick. And it's good to see that there's a few jobs still available. Unemployment is 10%, which I guess is a mismatch between... hold on. I'd say it's just telling me this is turned off. Okay, so the little light flashing. The mismatch between training and... training level and job. This is a little worrying though. This is a little bit more concerning. The workforce really is young adults. It's well, it depends what they call adults. I don't know. This is your major workforce here. I guess it's not too bad with this lot here. We've got an okay balance. We'd like to have some more kids probably. I don't know. I have to see what there is. Well, you can see in here as well. Mostly adults, mostly families. We've got some growth. Yeah, well, I don't know how that is for a balance. We should probably look into that. So it's not this one. Where's the next part then? That's crime. We haven't built any services. We'll have to do that over here. We'll build some services over this way. But I saw something. I've now lost it, of course. Levels. Citizen happiness. Health. There was something about tourists. Pollution. Oh, god damn it. I definitely saw it. Just people, maybe. No, not population. Power. Let's just go through them again, shall we? Rubbish. Which incineration's getting a bit maxed out again. We probably need to do this again, the incinerators. Healthcare. Wind, no. Levels. Oh, this is frustrating. Well, I had it all planned. Hold on. Hold on. So we've got... No, that's just about the... I thought maybe I'm looking for where the tourists are coming in. Transport. Crime. Population. I definitely saw... Ah! Hold on. Here we go. Right. Not necessarily logically. It's under... Is that the train yard on fire again? No, it's not. It's a factory. Okay. Distracted. Outside connections. Tourism. Here we go. So we had... So over here you can see... Go away. Where was it? So all these pink buildings are ones that are impacting the tourism. So we've got discount sales. Discount sales. So I don't appear to be any hotels yet. Oh, I just went pink. So it seems to be people are coming here just because it's on the coast. Which could be a bit like SimCity, I guess, where people enjoy living on the coast a lot more. They always improve their thing. Oh look, we've even got a little pink car. This is a bunch of tourists. Hold it, yeah. Hold it, you. Hold it, you. Station wagon. Edward Wilson, uneducated senior. Oh, poor man. He's just leaving the city now. And this is Earl Brown, an uneducated adult, driving to the large playground. That's sort of poignant and sad at the same time there, really. Enjoy yourself at the playground. Dear man. So yeah, we've got the Fountain of Life and Death over here, Fountain of Misery. We've got quiet corner shops. These are all attracting tourists into the city. And of course the mall is as well. So you can see what's affecting things. And I'm hoping to make this just a massive pink down here to attract people in. Now one of these it said about... There we go. Weekly tourist visit 106. So that's our benchmark. That's what we need to improve. We've got a good number of high wealth people. Also, linked to this though as well, I was saying before the other episode, when I wiped out the oil industry in industrial eyesore, there was oil under the ground over here. And the oil had been gone based on the resource map, but the buildings were still black, and I wasn't sure if the oil was simply in the buildings. Now in Civ 5 you could tell the industries what to do with their goods. So for example, you could tell them not to import things required for their manufacturing. You could tell them to use local resource first. And you could prevent them from exporting, so you could make them use up all the oil that they had. But over here, I couldn't quite tell what was going on. And I think for this map here, you could probably tell. So if over here, you can see we're importing some oil products, which are these ones here. We're not importing any agricultural, by the look of it. because I guess it makes sense. We've got moo meadows and various other things over here, and forestry over here as well. We're actually importing some. Really? We've got forests, idiots. We're importing a little bit, but I reckon we could have seen whether we were importing stuff over here, and if we were mostly exporting. And right now it's exporting goods basically. We're just making things and exporting them. So I reckon using this, I could have told if what they were doing with the oil, and if we were still bringing more in than we were selling out. I reckon that's what we could have done. Anyway, so this is interesting stuff. I think it's very useful. I don't usually look into the stats too much, but I think that's a very useful thing to know. So I'll bear that in mind for my future plays. What's over here? By the way, what are you telling me? It's empty. Excellent. Stop emptying it then. Hopefully that will take a bit of load off the incinerators. So, let's start playing again. What was I going to do this episode? I was going to try and... Well, I wasn't really going to clean this place up. I was going to try and... I wanted to get rid of the sewage, which is job number 1 done. Next, we haven't really served Brighton Beach in terms of their healthcare yet. So let's give them a clinic. They've got a hospital up there, the main hospital. At least we can give them a clinic. And we'll put it on the main road here. We need to give them fire. It's so nice to have all this spare cash. It's so refreshing. That will cover the majority of down there. Okay, can we just break this now? This stupid line over here. Pause. Delete this damn thing here. Stupid electrical wires going across the whole lot. That's connected. There we go. They'll probably briefly complain about the lack of power. Power's getting a bit low anyway. A little bit low. We'll do some more with that soon. Start playing. Right. We need... Oh, we need a cemetery probably. That other cemetery. Ah! Crematoria. We'll do that soon. Police. No police coverage. Let's give you a little police station down here on the main road. Good. What else is missing? Education. I'll tell you, the Simpsons have got a lot to answer for. Education. Where should we put that? Over here, maybe? Just slapping them down randomly, not really thinking probably what I should be doing with these in the particular places. And we need... what was I going to say? Let's put another graveyard over here, which is under here, and we'll put it here next to the train line. Now over here, this one was nearly full, I seem to remember. Where's that other graveyard? Is it up here? This one. This cemetery. It's not a graveyard. It's a cemetery. That's nearly full. So that's the first place for a crematorium. It's right here. Let's just read the crematorium blurb, by the way. The modern way to process the departed is through the use of thermal energy. Constantly, it also saves space. It does. We should probably do another one of those soon. What's that say up here? We're okay for crem capacity at the moment. We're going to watch out for this filling up though, because if this fills up, we could probably empty it across to one of the others. Crematorium's getting a little bit stressed there. I'll come back to that. We'll do a spot check on that later. But I think for now, we've got more industry demand. How are we doing in general for transport? We'll have a quick look at transport. See where the hotspots are. Yeah, this is like a spot check episode, really. Right. We're a little stressed over here. This is all the heavy goods traffic, I guess, that's going to do this. How can we alleviate that pressure? These are already 6 lanes. These aren't. If we turn this into a 6 lane here, is that going to make a difference? It's probably going to make a difference to the forestry systems that are there. Is it going to make a difference, though, to... Let's reduce the noise a little bit. Let's see if that alleviates the pressure a little bit down here. I mean, these are the sort of places that get stressed because of the... and we'll do this here as well. Rocket Place is already a 6 lane, so we can't do the bridge. We can't do the bridge. We can't change the bridge to fix that. What have we got a lot of here? We've got a lot of all sorts of things. We've got the hospital, the clinic or something here as well. Okay, what has that done to the traffic? It's a bit less red, I'd say. Do we just need another bridge? I mean, these junctions always going to be a little bit busy. It looks a little better, doesn't it? It does look a little better. Yeah, it's a bit less angry red than it was before. These are busy because they are major. It's a 4-way junction. We could probably reduce that a little bit by making this a major junction. We take away this one, and we'll make this into a junction here. Is it really a problem right now? Not really. It's just busy, isn't it? It's just busy. It's not that bad. This is horrible. Oh my god. Okay, this is horrible. This needs to be fixed. This is a little bad. Why is it so busy over here? Is it just the sort of road it is? Let's try that first. This is only 4 lanes, see? Why don't you want to upgrade that? Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. People bloody well calling me, phoning me up. How irritating. What's happening over here? It's not really that busy there, is it? Can you really tell me that's that busy there? Doesn't look very busy. Okay, so we appear to have solved this one over here through a bit of upgrading. This seems very busy. What sort of roads have we got here? We've got a couple of buses. Buses causing problems. That might be part of my bus route that's doing that. Strange that. Buses causing problems on a bus route. I wonder if simply taking that road away or breaking the connection here will help with that. What do you reckon? There's a big queue, there's a big queue across here, isn't there? If people want to change across, or we could. Where do they want to come from? They're going this. They're not going this way, are they? We want to give them a route that they're rather. I want to go up to the road up here, I guess. How do we? Well, first of all, let's make it a 6 if we can. It's always going to be busy, wasn't it, along here? We knew that. Is that all we need? Just to get them out of here faster? They're pretty shortcutting through here, aren't they? Okay, we'll upgrade these roads, maybe, as well. They are a bit small. This is going to knock down a few things. But apparently it's necessary. Necessary chaos. It must be difficult living in a city like this. When, you know, what's wrong with you? Oh, you want power? Really? You're a cemetery. Okay, fair enough. You get up in the morning and the mayor's woken up, yawned, scratched himself, and decided to redo the entire road network. Sat-navs would be useless, wouldn't they? It'd be a complete waste of time. You'd never know where you were going at any time. And what road would still be there and what had been removed. That's not too bad. I mean, they're all busy junctions. This is still a bit awful over here. What is with this road here? What is it with this little weird thing here? Little connection. They want to go this way, don't they? Well, how can I alleviate that? I'd say just another bridge, maybe. Just another bridge. Maybe another bridge goes across here. Would that be the answer? What's your problem? Are you feeling ill? Are you sick, people? Low land value. Oh, we can deal with that. It's not that low, is it? Hold on. Where's the land value? Money, money, money. What are you talking about, low land value? It's not that bad. Right, hold on. You ask and I shall deliver. I'm going to knock down some farms to this, you realise that? I've got this industrial demand, and you muppets want to increase the land value. Idiots. There. Is that what you're complaining about? Is that what it was? Just land value. The daffodil residence. What are you talking about? Look how happy you are. You're up to like level 4 here. You're still complaining. Knickers to you, bloody pests. Right, so shouldn't be normally. I try to swear normally, but these people are making me mad. Right, this junction I do would always be a problem. This one here, as it's too close to each other. I want to come back and think of this later. I'm going to deal with that later. I'm not going to deal with it now. It'll take too much pondering. This, oh, and this, they're saying this rail line's really busy as well. That's interesting. You know what I've not done? Maybe this will help a little bit. I've not done my little connecty thing, have I? Where I no, not that. That! Give them the 2 options. Maybe that'll help. I've got another fancy 3-way over here, haven't I? Maybe that'll help. I didn't even realise you could see traffic on the rails, but I guess you can. Oh, that's dealt with it. Okay, that's good. They were all too many routing through this station. It's not helpful. And this over here... oh, what a queue. What a queue, everybody. Perhaps we just need another junction. Can we upgrade... What? Is it even possible to upgrade these to like, not be slip roads? I have to think about this as well, how I can improve that as well. I'm not going to do it right now. Okay, so we've got a few things dealt with. We've got a few things cleaned up. The water's still okay. The power's getting a bit low. We're going to deal with that. We're going to build... What's this thing? No, we're not going to build a hydropower plant. I'm not going to mess around with flooding things. Thank you very much. I will do at some point probably, but not on this. Not on this beautiful city. It's going too well, despite the idiots complaining about land value. For pity's sake. Right. I've been distracted by that phone call now. That's the trouble. What was I going to do next? I know what I was going to do. We've got some industrial demand still down here. We're going to put some... Ah, I know. A couple of things. Right, first of all, education. Let's improve these people a bit further. We're going to put a university in. And if I can, I'd like to put it over by the... Can I put it over... There's not enough room, is there? How much room is this going to take up? Quite a bit. I'd like to put it over by the train station, really, but we can always put a metro in later. That fits pretty well, actually. That's not bad. There we go. How are we doing for education in general? Aren't you a bunch of idiots? How what are you doing? You're okay. You're okay. High school? Oh, no high school over here, is there? We've not got a lot of people over here yet, but we will do... Should I put some... How much is it going to cost me every week? I'm going to put it in anyway. There's not many people over here yet, but there will be. There will be soon. So let's put it over this way somewhere. On the main road, maybe? What's a good place for a high school? Here. Right. And is that even going to be linked? Let's quickly put some properties down around it. We'll give the kids some shops to go to. They can. We'll give them some little bit of shopping here. So when they come out at lunchtime and they're hungry, they can pop down the local shops. Get whatever the sandwiches, whatever they want to eat for lunchtime. There you go. And that should link up hopefully the power over this way. Yeah, that's okay. That will be linked up. Good. And then university. Well, you know. We can't all have universities right next to us. It's very well covered, actually. It's just not covering across to here so much because of the access. We do need another road, I think, don't we? I think we need another road going across here probably, and that will alleviate some of the stress. I'm not going to do that right now though, because I have to move some wind farms and things as well. Instead, what I was going to do, I was going to deal with some of the industrial demand, because there's a lovely bit of forestry over here. You know, well, I have these plans, you know, for doing this over here, didn't I? And I haven't done it yet, but there's some basic maintenance that needs to be done first. That I need to get out of the way before I go and start doing that. So let me just, you know, I know you're not saying anything to me. You're not hassling me. I'm feeling stressed. I'm feeling like I can feel like eyes on me that, you know, want me to make progress, and I'm not making any progress. It's just me, I know. No one's rushing me. No one's putting me in the back saying, get a move on. And we'll join this into... Let's just pause a second because I'm about to knock down some power lines. It's probably a really bad idea to join it into here, but... Come on, you want to join into there. You do really. Join into here then. Like that, there we go. And then we'll put the power lines back up again. That's not a power line. Not messing around. Done. Right. Forestry's right in the middle, so I thought, you know, a little bit of forestry in here is going to be okay, between the Burger and Brighton. That's not going to be a problem. We'll put in some more major roads. Oh, wow. A grand city. 19,000. I thought we were losing people a minute ago. A solar power plant. A third loan. Thankfully, no. Unique buildings? Any unique buildings? Statue of shopping? What's that say? Plaza of the Dead. I love one of those. I assume you need to get certain achievements to get some of these. I think some of these available, but I'll worry about that later. This is, we know where the roads need to go. Just build them to the middle. Build them to the middle. Like that. And then we'll do a little bit more. Have I cut the power off again? I have, haven't I? What is wrong with me? What a god-awful mess that is. Can I even use the solar plant? The solar power plant? Because how do I know it's sunny enough around here? Harness the power of the sun and convert to sun energy. But costs a lot. Well, I can afford that. How much does it produce? 160 megawatts. Wow! Wouldn't that make a difference to where you are? Okay, fine. We might do that next time. I'll go and visit a solar power plant. That's a touristy thing to do. I'd certainly go and see that. Maybe I'm just a... That's just me. I don't know. You probably is just me, but I'll be interested in that sort of thing. I'd love to see a proper solar power plant. Wish I live in a place that isn't that sunny. We won't go too mad over here. We'll just do a little bit to break the power lines again. We'll just do a little bit over here to get some farms in. And once the farms are in, we can take away these ugly damn power lines. Industrial demand's dropped a bit anyway. I've got to come up with another forestry name now as well. Oh, that's that difficult. Hold on. Let's... has it paused again? Is it because I got... paused because I got an achievement? That's probably a good thing. Forestry. And unimaginative enough, I'm going to call it Sherwood. Because that's about as imaginative as I'm feeling it right now. And while we're here, let's just zone this a little bit better down here. I don't think Brighton's going to be that big. There we go. Water. Let's get going again. With the speed. It's probably a good thing it slows me down. What power? Yeah, I've redone the power. Stop complaining. Oh, that's good. Again, almost like I planned it. What a proper water network. There we go. Looking good. Are we getting different sorts of... Woody's wood? A little tiny one. Oh, that's alright, isn't it, eh? That's a nice change. How are we doing here? More commercial demand. Right, okay. I think that's enough probably for this episode. I think it's a bit of an odd one. I know I've done this time round. It was not enough workers. I wasn't quite sure what to do. I knew I had some problems to sort out around here, and I knew I had some issues to resolve and traffic problems and everything. And I've not quite solved them, but I'd like to take a bit more time over them, I think, and make sure they're all dealt with properly. Because right now, is that on fire? Oh God! Don't sell out of the rest of it, for goodness' sake. Where's the fire brigade? There they come. I'm at that point here, I think, where if I suddenly start expanding this, which I want to do very soon, if I do it too quickly, I'm just going to run into massive problems. I've got no new people coming in. Well, a couple people coming in. I want to make some double checks that everything's stable, and then we'll start expanding again quickly in the next episode. This might be a bit of a short one this time, but you know, I want to be careful. I don't want to have the city suddenly fall apart when so much work's gone into it and it's gone so well so far. And I think it has been going quite well. That's just me. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again next time.